Boom. Alright, what's up you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about my top 3 stock picks for the month of November 2021. The holiday season is officially upon us, and we all know that the next few months are historically strong for risk-on sectors of the market. We also know that the Waves fam thrives in a risk-on market environment. So I'm excited to share a few of my thoughts here with you guys today as we head into the new month. Gonna try to keep this short and sweet for you as well. We'll quickly go over the rundown and then we'll dive in. So in front of us is a little graphic that I made for you guys titled Top 3 Stocks of November. This graphic is composed of the 3 names that we're going to be talking about today. You guys already know what they are. BLNK Charging, or BLNK, FAZE Clan, or the merger ticker symbol BRPM, and lastly, the OG Riot Blockchain, or Riot. All right, so we'll read over each of these. Obviously, there is the name and the ticker, followed by a brief description of why I'm personally bullish on these stocks going into this month specifically, and then lastly, my November price targets. So I will justify these price targets as we dive into the charts in the back. We'll read over these one by one, go down the list, and after we read each one, we'll dive into the charts in the back, take a look at the technicals, and once again, I will do my best to justify these price targets for you as we dive into the charts. But before we do that, I do want to read you guys the intro to the newsletter that I just sent out this morning as we kicked off the new month. Happy Monday, fam. New day, new month, new gains. We're kicking off the week strong, team. The season is here and the momentum is making its way back to a few of our favorite sectors. You'd love to see it. Bitcoin has been relatively flat this morning, but crypto equities are finally gaining some steam. It's about time. Riot, MAR, BITF, and Coin are looking extremely promising. Ethereum, Decentraland, and Chainlink are taking the leap on Bitcoin, which is reinforcing my belief that alt season is upon us. You know I'm position appropriate, you guys. That Decentraland video crushed it. Super pumped on that. Thank you to you guys. EVs are crushing it as well today. So we're 2 for 2 on the sector selection. 2 favorite sectors. Been those for a while, and that is reflected in the 3 names we're talking about today, of course. So let's hope we're able to keep this up as we move through the month. I'm feeling confident. Things are heating up. Markets are getting spicy, and I actually want to read a quick excerpt to you guys from the Friday newsletter I sent out, the intro to Friday's newsletter, just talking about why one of the biggest reasons that I have personally as to why I believe especially this season will be strong, especially strong for the risk on sectors of the market. Once again, small cap, EVs, crypto, etc. Right here, as capital flows out of blue chips like Apple and Amazon, who just blew it on earnings, it will be looking for a home in more promising sectors. You guys know my money's on crypto, EVs, and one other big play. Surprise, surprise, it's the one that's on this list, and I'll continue to capitalize on those opportunities until it's popcorn time. Okay, again, you guys, Apple, Amazon, the blue chips, these are multi-trillion-dollar companies. When you're comparing these market caps to the market caps of what we're talking about, like BLNK, again, BLNK, all of these have like in the single-digit billions of market caps. BLNK 1.5, FAZE Clan slated to be a $1 billion market cap. Riot Blockchain just under a $3 billion market cap. These are drops in the bucket relative to stocks, to companies like Apple and Amazon. Obviously, those are far more scaled, but as capital exits these blue chips, these large market cap stocks, it does not take much of that capital inflow to flow into, again, these promising plays of the market, these plays that investors, again, risk on is here, the momentum is here, and investors are going to want to put their capital into more promising plays of the market, which I think all 3 of these are great candidates for. And again, does not take much capital inflow from the blue chips, from the big dogs like Apple and Amazon to absolutely, pump up these stocks. All right. So, again, just a little rationale there. Got to do the plugs, you guys. If you do want to gain value from this video, please give it a like before we dive in. If you're bullish on any 3 of these names, give the video a like. It means a lot, you guys. If you're excited for the holiday season, for risk on to just be back in action, again, the Waves fam thrives in the volatility. So I'm super excited for the months ahead. Let me know in the comments down below as well. What year, if you could only choose one stock going into this month, what would it be? Let me know down in the comments. And of course, if for some reason you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Helps out a lot. Also, lastly, if you guys do want one of these bad boys in your email inbox every trading day during market hours, along with the complete breakdown of my entire portfolio, so my entire personal portfolio, you're gonna know exactly how I'm trading these 3 names, every other play that I have in the crypto sector, in the EV sector, in the crypto markets. Again, Decentraland, super pumped on that right now. So if you want to know exactly how I'm personally trading, how my personal portfolio is composed and how I manage it on a day-to-day basis. That once again, I do update every single trading day during market hours, and then send out one of these bad boys talking about my trades. Go on to send out some charts, real-time price targets as well in part 2 of the newsletter. So that is going to be, if you're interested, $15 a month or $40 for every 3 months. First link down below, once again, really means a lot if you guys check that out. But if not, no worries at all. Let's dive into this. Again, we'll read over this bad boy one by one, go down the list, and go down the watches as well, and dive into the chart. So, Blink charging, excuse me, or ticker symbol BLNK. Blink just successfully broke out of one of the largest bull flags I've ever seen, and there's some serious momentum building up in the EV sector. Tesla, again, it is Monday, November 1st at the time of recording. It was up like 8% today. That thing broke a $1.2 trillion market cap. Put on a cool $200 billion just since it broke $1 trillion last week. So the momentum in this sector and the optics surrounding this sector are insane. On top of this beautiful, beautiful bull flag, my November price target is $44+ or 32%, which seems pretty chill. But that's a very conservative price target. And I will explain why that is right now. So Blink, bull flag. You guys know the drill. This is my favorite technical pattern in the trading game. Bull flag, parabolic move up, followed by descending triangle. This is the most massive bull flag I've ever seen. Blink started printing this bull flag almost exactly a year ago. You could say exactly a year ago when we started initially rallying on November 1st of 2020. So we'll call it exactly a year ago, this bull flag began printing, and exactly a year later, we are seeing a successful breakout of this bull flag. We have successfully broken above and closed multiple daily candles above this line of long-term resistance from Blink's all-time high in January 27th of 2021 at just under $65. So do I think Blink can see those levels again? Do I think Blink can see all-time highs again? With, once again, the momentum that is being created in the EV and green energy sector, I would not be surprised in the slightest if we see Blink surpass its previous all-time highs, break $65, $70. But at the very least, we have broken out. So let's go to the 4-hour candles, talk short-term, and we'll stick to 4-hour candles for both BRPM and Riot as well, because we're talking, I prefer 4-hour candles for short to medium-term time horizons, which is what we're focusing on today, okay? But Blink, long-term bull flag, just had to show you guys the daily candles on that because it's absolutely insane. So Blink, on the 4 hours, volume's picking up. Love to see that. Following this breakout, we are on a very clean ascending channel following the breakout of this bull flag. This sign, again, this is the tip of the bull flag. Does not get much more textbook than that, you guys, when it comes to especially a bull flag at this scale. So love to see it. Blink, just today, market open, gapped right above the line of resistance on this short-term ascending channel right here. These two green lines you can see right there. Close the day above, and we are officially in breakout mode on a short and long-term time horizon, okay? So where are we going from here? I think Blink can very easily at least reclaim this area that has acted as a ceiling and floor for it in the past a bunch of times over here. This green line, which is just under $45, which represents from current levels at just over $33, about a 31 to 32% price increase. So can we see $45? I think that's easy. I think that's an easy call by month's end that we see $45. And once again, with the momentum that we're seeing in the EV market, it would not be surprising to me at all if we do see $65+ to break a new all-time highs for BLNK. So Blink, number one. Number two, a stock that I've personally been extremely excited about, and is the first of its kind. So FaZe Clan, or BRPM. FaZe Clan is defined as an esports org, but I define it as a culture organization. It's the first of its kind in the market. So as I've been saying, you guys have been saying this a lot in the newsletter. I've been talking about this a lot as I've been kind of bagging up on BRPM. You guys, this is the first of its kind. FaZe Clan is one of the most relevant teams. You could call them teams, organizations, whatever you prefer to label them as. One of the most relevant brands, I'll say, in youth culture. They are the Nike of not only esports, definitely Nike of esports, but Nike of culture. They sign pro athletes, they sign rappers. They have their hand in every aspect of culture. And the fact that they're going public at $1 billion valuation seems so damn cheap in this market environment, in a market environment that prices in future potential. Like, obviously it always prices in future potential, but significantly more than ever before. Story matters more, brand matters more than ever before. And FaZe Clan is, again, especially if you're talking about the current retail investor demographic and what stocks have just that absolute pump, hype rally, Shiba Inu rally potential, it's FaZe Clan. Okay, at least that's my opinion, and again, the portfolio subscribers can attest to this. My money is definitely where my mouth is on this one. I'm bagged up with BRPM right now, okay? So where can we go? This is weird. So we'll actually go to the hourly because this merger just went live last week. So on the first day this was announced, BRPM, maybe the second day, it jumped up 40%, up to a high of just under $16, about $15.70. Since then, it has retracted, and we're currently just bouncing around. We've been bouncing around like 10 and a half bucks for the past like 4 or 5 trading sessions, okay? And each day we're flat or down. I've used that opportunity to accumulate this, okay? And this is shaping up to be a very, very textbook two-wave in my opinion. Good old trademark two-wave pattern, you guys. The two-wave, parabolic move up, bubble pops a little bit, capitulates. You see some sideways price action. And right now, it makes no sense to me that we will see BRPM. This is actually B Riley Principal 150 Merger Corp, but I call it FAZE Clan because it's going to be FAZE. I can't imagine this going any lower. Again, $1 billion valuation for FAZE Clan seems freaking cheap. That's just my opinion, but I mean, looking back at this, I feel like this will be so obviously true. I can't imagine this going any lower. Again, we've been going sideways, and I feel like there's only upside from here. Again, you guys, not investment advice. You know the drill. This is just my opinion. But this, as far as asymmetric risk profile goes, which means the upside potential significantly outweighs the downside risk, is such an attractive investment. And I truly do think this is going to be the SPAC, not only the SPAC, but maybe one of the biggest winners in the small caps of this holiday season, if I'm being completely honest. Again, this is the first of its kind. The demographic lineup is perfect for a hype rally, for a retail driven rally. And I think all the stars are just aligning. So how high do I think this can go? I think we can at least 2x. I think we can at least see $20. We already saw 15, so $20 wouldn't surprise me at all, which is just under 2x from here. But in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 3 to 4x, maybe even $50 BRPM by the time this thing goes public and actually becomes a ticker symbol FAZE. Okay, so super excited for this. Big fan, and again, just objectively, I feel like this will be looked back on as an obvious trade, at least in my mind. I could be wrong. Always remember that, you guys, but I'm feeling pretty damn confident. Again, my money's always where my mouth is. Let's close out with the OG name we all know and love, and that is Riot Blockchain, okay? So the more Riot lags relative to other Bitcoin miners, the more bullish I become on it. I think Riot will slingshot past them once earnings come around on November 9th. November price target is going to be $53 or plus 90%. Okay, so let's minimize that. All powered that guy, all done. Move on to Riot, and we'll close it out there, you guys. So Riot Blockchain again has been outperformed lately by the other Bitcoin miners. Mara up 6.5% today. Bitfarms up 8%. Mara is currently at a share price of $55, while Riot is currently sitting at 28. So Mara is now twice the size of Riot, and you guys know. If you guys have been following along for the past year and a half, as we've been following Riot from like $2-3, right? Riot and Mara always play catch up. Now, granted, some of the operational advantages have fallen in Mara's favor. Their balance sheet, they have more Bitcoin on their balance sheet, but that does not justify, in my mind, a market cap that's twice the size of Riot's, because they have pretty much the same hash rate. And like the progress Riot's making in terms of also eco-friendly Bitcoin mining, they actually just posted a sick video on their Twitter of their new water-powered mining or water-cooled mining operations. Super sick. Go check that out. Regardless, Riot just from observing it for so long and the way it interacts with other Bitcoin miners in the sector, as I just said, the longer that the other players within the sector outperform Riot, the more increasingly bullish I become on Riot, and just the fact that it'll freaking slingshot past all of these guys, okay? So Riot, from a short-term perspective, has broken the downtrend, is in a short-term reversal, setting a series of higher highs and higher lows here. Let's actually go back to the 4-hour, seeing nice volume. And I think it only makes sense that Riot, at the very very least, comes up to test resistance on the current downtrend from its recent high at $40 back in August. So downtrend point here, but multiple touch points here, creating a very obvious line of resistance and a very obvious downtrend. Every other player in the sector has already broken this downtrend, so I think it's inevitable that Riot at least makes it up to test the line of resistance on said downtrend. And in all honesty, once again, earnings are coming around November 9th. It's looking super promising. The estimates are great, and I think they'll deliver even further on those estimates, if I'm being honest, okay? So super bullish on Riot. I think at least we'll see a 70% move up, but in all honesty, I think we will break this resistance. Once resistance is broken, from a technical perspective, you are technically in breakout mode, and I would not be surprised at all to see Riot catch up with the big dogs. And Riot's all-time high is $80. Keep that in mind, you guys. Like, Mara is at its all-time high right now. Riot is significantly below. Riot could 3x from here. Riot would have to like 2.75x from here to just be matching its all-time high, which Mara is doing right now. So I think Riot can, at the very least, come up to $50, test its previous line of support, new resistance right here, significant trend line. That'll take us to about $53.50, which from the current price at $28 seems super cheap as well to me. And again, you guys, I'm bagged up. I'm bagged up on Riot right now. Which from current levels at $28 cheap is a 90% increase from here in the case that we do see this play out by mid-month, which honestly, you guys, maybe not mid-month, maybe the end of the month. Let's just stretch this out real quick. End of the month, let's go. That price started December 1st right there. That would take us to about $57, or from current levels, a 2x, baby. Okay, so we'll call it there, you guys. Again, let me know down below which of these three you're the most bullish on. Let me know if you have something else in mind. Just share your thoughts, whatever you guys are thinking. Share it down below, and let me know your favorite stock. If you could only choose one stock going into the month of November, what would it be? Look forward to seeing you guys' answers, and again, looking forward to the future. Again, you guys want one of these bad boys in your email inbox. You guys want to know exactly how I'm trading all these bad boys. $15 a month, $40 every 3 months. First link down below. Discord links down there too. Just throwing that out. YouTube 25 if you want to join the Discord for $25 off. And we'll call it there, you guys. I'll catch you guys downstairs in the comments. And cheers to the holiday season. So until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.